Hello guys, welcome to another episode of the Diary of a Divorced Man. My name's Kev, and I'm 50 years old. I'm divorced, as you can probably know, just by the title of this channel. And what this channel is all about is how to get through the emotions, the trauma that divorce brings. You know, it's not an easy time. It's a very difficult time. I'm sorry, I'm washing up again. I always seem to be doing this when I record a video. It's just a good time to record a video. But anyway, so today I just wanted to tell you about my weekend, because when you are divorced, if you have children, it's very important to create a really good relationship with your kids. One of the things you think about during the divorce process is whether, how are your kids going to be only seeing you part-time, and how are you going to be only seeing your kids part-time. It's it's quite a devastating thought. You spent all your time with your kids. You have breakfast with them. You come home from work and they're there. They're happy to see you. You're happy to see them. You sit down to dinner with them. You play with them. Watch movies with them, and then there's the thought of seeing them part-time. It's like, oh my God, how are you going to cope with that? How are they going to cope with that? And from my experience, I can tell you that my children are coping just fine. As far as I can tell, they're telling me that everything's good, and they seem happy enough. So it's totally different to what I was imagining. And sometimes you're on your own, like I'm on my own tonight, around their mums. But it's okay. I can make videos like this to help other people going through this horrible time in their life when they're not here. And I can do other things that I want to do, which is great. It's not that bad. Honestly, it's not that bad. I'll see them again tomorrow. They stay again overnight. And England are playing in the group match tomorrow, so we're going to watch that together. Because they're into their football. So yeah, that's going to be good as well. The weekend just gone, I took them to a theme park here in the UK called Thorpe Park, and I could have took them for £39 each for the day, or I could buy a season ticket for £64 each. So I decided to do that. The children have some pocket money which my parents give them, and so I used that to get them a ticket, and now we can go to Thorpe Park as many times as we like for a year. I thought that was a pretty damn good deal. So yeah, I took them there on Saturday. My youngest is 9 years old, so I was a little worried how he was going to be on the fast rides. There's a new ride there. Well, it's a few years old now, but it's quite new. My eldest one's done it before, but this is the first time my nine-year-old's done it, and he absolutely loved it. He was nervous to start with, like you always are when you see the size of the thing. It's like 236 feet, I think, and then it's a vertical drop, and yeah, it looks quite intimidating when you're stood right next to it. He was very nervous about doing it. Once he got on it, absolutely loved it. So I think we queued for an hour to get on it, and then later on in the day we queued for another hour to go on it again. So he absolutely loved that. There's one called Stealth, which shoots you off from 0 to 80 in 1.8 seconds. He was very nervous about that one as well, because then once it fires you off, it shoots you up 230 feet and then back down vertically again. But he loved that as well. So both of my boys absolutely loved that day out. So I encourage you, you know, if you can. I know obviously some people won't have the money to take them places like that, but if you can, do it, you know, just do it. All depends if you like theme parks as well, but you know, you can take them anywhere, somewhere, you know, similar. Maybe somewhere with not so hardcore rides. But anyway, yeah, we had an absolutely great day out, and we wanted to go again on Sunday. God, well, you know, part of me was tempted, but I thought, no, we won't go Sunday. We've got a season ticket, we can go again another time. But yeah, that's how much they enjoyed that. And then Sunday, we went for a bike ride to their nan and granddad's. Then we rode back home. Then we went out for a roast. Well, I had a roast. We went out for Sunday lunch with my mum and dad. And yeah, we had a really nice day. And then we went, what did we do after that? Went and played football in the rec. And then we watched a bit of football on the telly, the World Cup, before their mum come and picked them up. So yeah, it was a cracking weekend, really good weekend. And my boys, I think the bond with my boys now is better than what it ever was. So don't let your mind fool you into thinking everything's going to be bad, honestly, because what your brain imagines and what actually happens are two completely different things. You could be imagining the worst. You know, oh, my kids are going to hate it, they're going to take their mum's side and they're never going to see him again. Granted, I know there's some women out there that stop their dads seeing their kids, which is completely disgusting in my book, especially if they're being a good dad. Why should the woman be able to even do that? But if you do have a good relationship with your kids, or you're able to see them as much as you can, then, you know, take that, you know, try and see them 50% of the time if you can. And when you are with them, make sure you make the most of it with them, you know. Don't just hang around the house with them, get out and do stuff, especially sort of spring, summertime, when the weather's a lot better and it's lighter evenings. Just get out as much as you can. So we do bike rides. You know, if you can't afford a theme park, don't worry about the theme park. We go for walks in the forest. I live near the New Forest. I did do a video of me walking in the New Forest, and it's an absolutely beautiful place. But if there's any kind of nature reserve near you, just go around there. Take your kids around there. play football with them. There's all sorts you can do with them without costing a large amount of money. So yeah, I encourage you to just do as much as you can with them, and I think the bond that you have with them will get stronger. It certainly has for me. And they do keep you busy too, so it's great when they're around here. They certainly keep you on your toes. You don't have time to think about negative stuff, because you're just enjoying your time with them. Places like theme parks as well, you're so busy, you're so hyped up, especially if you enjoy that kind of thing, you don't think at all. If you don't think at all about anything negative, you're just enjoying the time you have there and enjoying the rides and having fun. So yeah. So don't think, oh no, life's going to be hell. I'm never going to be able to live a really good life anymore. Because you can, even if you haven't got a lot of money. There's still things you can do with your children, and if you haven't got your children, there's still things that you can do to keep yourself busy. There's got to be some kind of hobby or something you can do, even if you haven't got nothing to do at the time. There's got to be something you can do around your home. Some hoovering, maybe some decorating, wash the car, do whatever, right? Just get your mind occupied. But as I say, don't be too worried about the future. Don't create this image in your mind of what the future is going to be like, because at the end of the day, the future does not exist. And whatever image your mind is creating, it's just a thought that's in your mind. It's not real. You just need to remember that. Because this isn't quite how I imagined my life. I was imagining it to be quite bad. I was sort of like wondering how I was going to cope with my kids on my own, because I've always had my wife there to help out. She's always been there to help me with things, and so how am I going to cope with two boys on my own? And you know what? It's all right. It's not bad at all. I love it, actually. I love it. The thought of being a single dad really kind of took its toll on me. So I don't want that. I'm a family man. I want to have a family. And it's all right. Being single and being a single dad is actually pretty good. Their mum's shacked up with another guy now, so I guess they call him their stepdad. I don't think they call him dad. I hope not. I don't agree with that, because he's not their dad. But yeah, she's shacked up with another guy. But they all seem happy. The kids seem happy. I mean, I don't know about it. The mum and the new partner, but that's not my concern. I guess everything's okay there, but who cares? But yeah, so that's it really, guys. That's all I have to say really. It's just make the most of your time with your children. It's not all doom and gloom, I promise you, it really is not. The single life, you know, when you've been in a relationship and a marriage for so long, you forget what the single life is like. And yeah, do not be afraid of it. The single life isn't that bad. It really isn't. So I will call it a day on the video here, because otherwise I'll probably go off on some sort of tangent, go off topic somewhere. So yeah, so let me just dry my hands. Yes, that's all I've got for you for today. It's very important. Make the most of the time with your kids. Bond with them better than you ever have done before. My kids love coming to see me. I love it when they come to see me. We just have a good time. We watch films together. You know, funny stuff and all that kind of thing. And yeah, it's good. So yeah, just make the most of it, guys. Make the most of it. It's not all doom and gloom. Just remember that. Just remember that when you get this image in your head, that, you know, life is looking terrible, it's most likely not going to be. There's a lot of happily divorced men out there now. The period of the beginning of the divorce and through the divorce, that's the hard bit. That's a really hard bit. But once you're through it, once you're through the other side, honestly, I think you're going to like it. I honestly think you're going to like it. Can you remember when you were single, when you were young? You know, it was quite cool then. Wasn't it? It's no different. The only difference is you're a bit older now. And but it's all pretty much the same. Except you've got, well, some of you have probably got some really great kids. And that's one thing I am grateful for my wife and my marriage, is we got 2 great kids together. So if I didn't meet her, I wouldn't have them. So you've got to try and look at it like that as well. You know, it wasn't your time together wasn't all doom and gloom. You're just going through a doom and gloom bit right now. But as I say, you'll be over it soon. Even if it doesn't feel like it now, you'll be over it. So if you find this channel of value, please like and subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell to get notifications when the next video is up. And I'll try and bring you a lot more content as regularly as I possibly can. I just hope you all enjoy it, and I hope this gives you some sort of a brighter outlook on what your future will be like. Just don't listen to your mind, because it will think of a lot of horrible, negative crap, and it is just that. You don't know what the future holds. So just live every day as it comes, and get that divorce process moving as quickly as you can, and get it over and done with, and enjoy your single life, and enjoy your time with the kids. So that's all I've got for you guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Look after yourselves. See you soon.